What if the way we've been taught to care for your skin is missing something simple? Because long before modern skincare routines, there were daily practices that helped keep skin comfortable, protected, and resilient. And a lot of that wisdom is starting to come back. In this video, I want to share what African body care rituals can teach us about dry, sensitive skin and how those practices connect to what we now understand about the skin barrier. Hey everybody, this is Robin from Violet Botanical Skincare and welcome back. For a long time, the beauty industry has focused heavily on the face, serums, treatments, targeted solutions. But in many cultures, body care was never separate. It was part of everyday life. In several African traditions, applying oils and butters to the skin wasn't occasional, it was daily. Not as a trend, not as a luxury, but as a way to protect the skin and keep it comfortable in dry, harsh environments. And honestly, this wasn't something I had to learn later. I grew up in an African American household where being moisturized was just part of daily life. As babies, we were moisturized. As kids, we were taught to moisturize our skin after a shower or bath. And going out in public without being moisturized? Oh, that wasn't happening. That was a big no-no. It wasn't framed as self-care. It was just what you did to take care of your skin. And for skin that tends to feel dry, sensitive, or easily irritated, that kind of consistency, hear that word, consistency, makes a real difference in how comfortable your skin feels day to day. And looking back, that everyday practice, it makes so much sense. Because when you look closely, these rituals weren't just cultural, they were functional. They supported the skin in very real, practical ways. Take oils like marula oil. It's naturally rich in oleic acid, which helps soften the skin and support moisture retention. Or shea butter, especially Nilotica shea butter. It's softer, more spreadable, and helps create a protective layer that keeps moisture from escaping too quickly. These ingredients weren't chosen randomly. They were used because they worked with the skin. They helped maintain comfort in environments where dryness was constant. Today, we talk about skin barrier. That's all we're hearing, skin barrier, skin barrier. But the concept is actually very simple. Your skin barrier helps hold moisture in and keep external stress out. When that barrier is supported, your skin feels softer, calmer, more comfortable. When it's not, you feel tightness, dryness, and irritation. And what's interesting is that these traditional oiling practices were already supporting the skin barrier long before we started using that language. Quick question for you. Do you feel like your body care routine is something you rush through or something you've started to slow down and enjoy? Let me know in the comments. A lot of women today are starting to return to simpler routines. Not more products, just more intention. Applying oil to damp skin. Taking a few minutes to care for their body after a shower. Paying attention to how their skin actually feels. We're listening to our bodies. And when you do that consistently, there's that word again, consistently, your skin starts to respond. Not overnight. This is not some quick moisturizer, But over time, this philosophy has guided my work from the beginning. Not trends, just time-tested botanical care for dry, sensitive skin. Sometimes the most powerful changes in how we care for our skin aren't about doing more. They're about returning to what already works. I'd love to hear from you. What's one small thing you've changed in your body care routine that made a difference? Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.